everybody. Welcome to the Von Jono Predicament. My name is Steve Von Jono. I'm your host, and I'm a moderate centrist. And listen, stop watching the news. The news is dumb. It hates you. It's just left-wing propaganda at this point. And unlike right-wing propaganda, it doesn't have that kind of cool, unhinged quality that just makes you keep popping in that Blu-ray of Birth of a Nation or Triumph of the Will or Cars 3. Anyway, there's a new season of Stranger Things. Go watch that. Turn off the news, put on Stranger Things. It's a great show. It's retro. The production design is immaculate. The filmmakers, they understand editing to create tension. A lot of the actors are 18. I've looked that up. CNN is lying to you, and it is female-minded. All the mainstream media wants to talk about is the raid on President Trump's confirmed to be beautiful. Just look at pictures of it. Gosh darn, that's gorgeous home. That's not even a thing. Who cares? They're just prattling on about stuff that no one really gives a shit about. It's like when the World Cup happens and then the most obnoxious person you know has to talk about soccer as if they're European. Shut up. Shut up. Do you know how many proud colonialists fought in the Revolutionary War so that we don't have to give a shit about soccer or the royal family? Cut it out. And listen, no one cares. This is a big nothing burger. It's going nowhere, but it is radicalizing Trump's base, and we need to understand that. Here's what the insane leftists, all of whom love the FBI ever since they gave Fred Hampton a small business loan, here's what the radical left doesn't understand, okay? This isn't the moment that halts the extremism that is tearing this country apart through sheer perspicacity. No, this is the moment that finally makes the right wing lose their shit after being chill for so long. This is what regular Americans are seeing. Even Democrats are saying this in between, the molesting. They're like, if they can arrest a president, a billionaire, a celebrity, a guy who can easily fight 7 ninjas at a time, they could arrest anyone. Even me. I'm an anyone. Since a couple of days ago, every single American is now at risk of the FBI breaking into their home, planting some crack and or nuclear secrets, putting them in jail for years, executing a retarded guy just because he stole candy from a CVS. The FBI wilding out the past several days exclusively. This is what we're all realizing right now. The FBI isn't after Donald Trump. How could they be? He's too pretty. No, they're after you. Yes, you! Jennifer Smith of Omaha, Nebraska. You never returned that copy of Speed 2 you rented from Hollywood Video, and with interest accrued, you now owe them $700,000. And they'll get their money. But in addition to Jennifer, who I believe will be executed, the FBI is also going after every single proud, living American. And some dead ones. It's called ghost busting. The FBI's doing it, and it's sick. As an American, you remember certain dates. July 4th, 1776, signing of the Declaration of Independence. June 6th, 1944, the D-Day invasion at Normandy Beach. And of course, September 11th, 2001, the release of Nickelback's breakthrough album, Silver Side Up. And now, August 15th, 2022, a day that will live in infamy, to quote the film Pearl Harbor. Someday, you will tell your children and your grandchildren about this day. Presuming that you eventually have sex, and then your children, who will probably kind of look like you, also have sex, which I wouldn't put a lot of money on that, but for the sake of argument, let's just say someday you will look to a small child and go, August 15th, that's the day America finally did something bad. Here's how I feel. And let me say this. If you have kids watching this right now, send them out of the room. This is not for the little ones. Here's how I feel. These butt-fucking turds, their crap sucks. Sucks. Shit is gay as hell. Gay. Okay, bring the kids back. No, send them back out. There's a lot of soil to till. They got a lot of farm work to do. All right, go back out, kids. No blippy till harvest. Point is, the country is being torn apart from the inside out. And it is definitely not my fault, okay? I am not the one screaming about civil war every single day. I only post 2 videos a week. Rachel Maddow's on TV every weeknight with a boy's haircut. How am I supposed to explain that to my kids? And also, they didn't even have the FBI when they wrote the Constitution, so it's all null and void. It only makes sense. The culture war is raging in this country. And I like to stay in the middle. I'm a moderate centrist, but I want the sides to get together. And that's why I am for Roe v. Wade being overturned. Because as a moderate centrist, there are things that need to get done that I don't like. Okay? Like less access to abortion, more free college for black people, trans women being added to the Dallas cheerleaders, Batwoman being canceled. It's tough. We need to keep this country together. Keeping things together is so important in this day and age, what with the economy and the food prices, and Taco Bell doesn't even have a dollar menu anymore. It's all like $1.29, and they've removed some of the best items. And do not storm the Capitol over it. I repeat, do not storm the Capitol over it. That will not help lower Taco Bell prices or bring back the volcano taco. I have checked. It's absolutely worthless. Do not storm the Capitol. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, today's sponsor. It keeps things together. Patriot clips. They're like regular paper clips, but slightly more expensive and also not woke. Regular paper clips, they might have been made by some black, disabled, trans, former cast member of Hamilton, Diversity Hire, who the hell knows? But Patriot clips, they are guaranteed to be made by giant, quite frankly, terrifying machines. And they are not eco-friendly. They are just spewing black smoke into the air all day. It really owns the libs, especially any libs in a 20-mile radius of the factory. They do have a few human employees to, maintain the machines. All the employees are veterans, child soldiers from Rwanda. They have extreme PTSD. We tried to show them Bluey, and they just stabbed the TV because they didn't like a dog talking to them. Oh, and also all Patriot clips are made in the United States of America. We fly in the Rwandan child soldiers to the factory in Ohio. It's still cheaper than hiring American labor, thanks to those fat cats in the union. They're so corrupt. So corrupt. We do need to spend a little extra to tranquilize the child soldiers. If they are aware that they are up in the sky, they will become incredibly violent. They think that airplanes are witchcraft, and quite frankly, I'm not convinced they're wrong. So head on over to patriotclips.israel.edu and use code How the Hell Is It in the Sky? This is witchcraft. I will kill the metal bird. I will kill the metal bird to save 20% and get a free ear from the Rwandan child soldier's ear belt. Okay, back to the news. It has not been proven conclusively, but I think we all know deep in our hearts, which is the most important part of the heart, my doctor told me, we all know absolutely, with no equivocation of any way, shape, or form, that the FBI has absolutely been sniffing Melania's panties. I can only imagine how much underwear she has, because she must be living in Mar-a-Lago. I'm sure as soon as the presidency was over, she turned to her husband she loved and said, "Oh, big puppy, I will follow you to the ends of the earth. My love for you is only eclipsed by my lust for you. Make love to me now, make love to me now. What do you want to have for dinner? I'm thinking Olive Garden." But guess what? And this is the ultimate gotcha moment for the Federal Bureau of Idiocy. Got their ass. The president can declassify anything he wants at any time. He just has to look at it and go, expecto declassifio. Boom, it's done. That's why you need to put a lock on your mailbox. Otherwise, Jimmy Carter is going to steal all those credit card offers. The president has complete and total access to all documents. It's called prima nocta, and it comes from the Latin term for don't fuck the documents. You will get a paper cut on the head of your penis. At any point, the president can walk into your house, call your wife a sweet piece of ass, eat anything in the fridge. Doesn't matter. Maybe you were saving that Chinese food for dinner. Doesn't matter. The president got your Mushu pork now. Deal with it. Any documents you got lying around? His now. Old love letters? His. Warranty for your air fryer? Better hope that shit doesn't break, because he got it now. Maybe some old photos of your ex-girlfriend. You just keep them to be like, oh, I used to have sex with attractive people. What the hell happened? My whole life's falling apart. Look at this stupid bitch I'm fucking right now. Maybe I'll put a gun in my mouth later. The president's going to take those pictures. He's going to jack off to them. It's cool. It's normal. It's all normal. Everything he does is normal. Maybe you have the problem, actually. So it is impossible for the FBI to arrest the president for having supposedly classified documents because he owns them. That would be like Metallica suing Metallica for pirating Metallica's music. Which I think actually did happen in the early 00s, and then all their fans called them gay, Disney gay, and so in embarrassment they made the album Saint Anger, which is the real crime. The FBI needs to investigate that. And you can tell that everything I'm saying is true because the Democrats won't even mention it. And by that I mean myself personally. Bill Maher has viciously refused to let me do panel on his show, even though I'm very good at talking. I will take a shower. I might wear a more formal beanie. It all depends on the time they film. So listen, Democrats and your woke Gestapo or Westapo FBI. You've unleashed a powerful fire dragon in the form of Donald Trump supporters. And hey, I personally am not a Donald Trump supporter, despite being called by the January 6th Commission proud Donald Trump supporter and also likely Down syndrome candidate. I will be suing them. I'm not a Trump supporter. I mean, you know, I think he's a powerful alpha male who's always one step ahead of the opposition, all of whom are pedophiles. He's playing 4D chess while everyone's playing checkers by just stuffing checkers up their butt. He's amazing. He's one of the great American heroes alongside George Washington and Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan, but I don't support him. I'm willing to criticize him. I've said before that he sometimes is too loud when he talks, and also his ties don't look that good. And then later I said I probably went a little too far with the tie thing. They look good. He looks good. He is good. He's great. I love him. I love him. Vote for him. Give him money. I love him. I love him. I'm a moderate centrist. Okay, so to recap, today's sponsor was Patriot clips, which are like paper clips, but if you tell your lib aunt about it, she'll probably be irritated briefly. We also had a sponsorship deal from Quip toothbrushes, which I forgot to mention. I bet you could piss off all your lib relatives with that too. Just brush your teeth right next to them, and every couple moments just go, taxation is theft, and that'll show their asses. Also, it is illegal to arrest, raid, and or mildly inconvenience the president, which Trump will be again someday. Is he now? I'm not saying that. Don't ban me, YouTube. Joe Biden has used the guns of his corrupt Justice Department to wage war on his chief political / Call of Duty opponent. And you know, someday American patriots are going to stand up. And maybe the first couple just were a guy firing a nail gun at an FBI place and then killing himself in a cornfield, or a guy posting on Truth Social that he's going to murder a bunch of FBI agents and then just immediately shitting his pants and cooperating when they knock on his door, or just a bunch of people donating to Trump's legal fund and then defaulting on their mortgages. They're trying, all right? Rome wasn't built in a day, but eventually some of his supporters are going to, figure it out, When that happens, I don't endorse it. I do not officially endorse any violence whatsoever. I want to get that on the record. Even if there might be videos that turn up of someone making a pipe bomb wearing one of my Kiss the Moderate Centrist aprons, I don't officially endorse anything. I do hope they can buy more of my merch from prison. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I got another video coming down the pike. I'll be at you real soon. Please, 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 like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Never stop doing that. Like and subscribe all day. Wake up. Hit that subscribe button until your fingers fucking bleed. Maybe that'll unsubscribe. Make sure to do it an even number of times. Or an odd number, then you're still... just make sure you're subscribed. Tell all your friends. Let everyone know about all this dumb bullshit that I need the money, guys. I need a share of YouTube's ad revenue. Please fucking like. Falling apart. Things aren't good. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll be back with you at another video real soon. And until then...
FBI, please let me know what Melania's panties smell like. Shut up and sit down.